So here we have a Counter-Strike Global Offensive diffuse map. It's a small little map with 2 diffuse sites, kind of 3 lanes. It's a rather standard CSGO diffuse level design. Here we can see Site B, which is not far from the terrorist start point. Unfortunately, we're playing with bots, which don't do so hot on the map right now. But here you can see the design of the B site and the large amount of cover and places you can take, as well as the connector that runs underneath middle to A. That's where those CT were coming from. I think that's an interesting design, as in not, as far as I'm aware, there isn't a CSGO map that has a connector that sort of evades middle but connects the 2 bomb sites. Most are more complex than that. This is a bit more of a smaller map with sort of a more fast-paced kind of arena feel. Here you can see an overlook down towards Site A, and I changed this, added this door instead of being able to pass through that fence. Go through that building. Slightly different. Forces the terrorist side to really dedicate to where they plan on which site they plan on going right from the start. Right from their spawn. Just gonna plant that B site again. Here, another example of the not so great AI. There's a lot of different ways to approach the site where the bomb's been planted, but they all choose to come through just the one same connector. There's another connector from mid that comes down a ladder, from connector from spawn and through the terrorist site as well, which I think is interesting. It leaves a variety of tactical choices for the CT to make, as well as the T. Whenever anyone's really assaulting a point, there should be a variety of paths so they can make an interesting combination of tactics or strategies. We're going to take a look at A site now, and unfortunately it doesn't go so well for me here. The AI have a tendency to stick together. Move to that connector. There you can see the vent that leads into the other room. I'll make use of that. I'll make use of that soon to plant a bomb and hide in that room. It's a pretty good tactic, enjoyable. I don't know why the AI seem to get stuck on that fence and jump more than usual, but they do. So here we have the ladder up into the up the middle. Try and sneak around to the spawn. There we go, planting at A. Both sites are marked, as you can see, with the graffiti. Started to do a little bit of texturing work just to see how it all would look. Try out some different themes and styles just during the design. So now I just wait until I can hear the diffuse sound, and then I'll try and sneak back out and take them out before they defuse it. And that worked better than I expected. So there's really no way you can screw up here. The player's guided through there's just 2 different choices you can make from the start. Everywhere's usually going to lead somewhere. I like that B site has a lot of different places to check, as well as these permeable permeable walls and things like that that the player is able to shoot through. So B-site is really kind of a dangerous spot for both sides. More open than most CSGO design maps as well. I'll try and stick in the back and watch different connectors into B. And that was easy. It would be nice to test this with more difficult bots. I believe I've got them on the highest difficulty. It's only 3. Gonna check out the long range paths, see how sniping is with the AWP on the map. So watching mid here, there's 2 different connectors from CT to come in. Well, that was a quick round. I mentioned that the middle is can be a very quick engagement if both teams decide to go mid. It can result in a very quick round. That's essentially a bloodbath. But the middle's also important to control, so I think that'll yield interesting results in gameplay. Important to control due to its closeness to both sites. You can quickly rotate into great positions for both the B and A site. More than I expected coming down that connector. They seem to like that path into the site the most. Even though, in my opinion, it's one of the more dangerous ways to get into this site. That once the terrorists have the site locked down, that wooden panel really gives them the benefit to stay hidden and covered while also distributing bullets down that hallway with ease. Follow the majority of my team here. I think it may be possible to be boosted up onto here. So I may have to change that in the future. As well as that drop and there, of course. You know, change it or test it and implement it as a feature. Yeah, that's always a choice. Here you can see that the CT do have this connector up onto the raised platform. It's just not exactly obvious. Okay, take the ladder in the middle. Come around back. It yields an easy plant, which is what I like, that it is a much more of a viable option to rotate through sites in this map than it is on a lot of the other CSGO diffusal maps due to the compression and the placement of the spawns in relation to the bomb sites. There we go. Drop these 2, and that is GG.